So as far as Reaper of Souls, is there anything in particular, obviously, there's been a lot of news about it, is there anything in particular that you're excited about in terms of what you guys are adding to the game?
Yeah, I mean, the two things that people have not been able to play yet, Adventure Mode and Crusader in particular, those two features are the ones we're really excited to see what happens next with. So, of course, people were able to try those out in the beta, and even then there's been some adjustments since the beta closed down. We're always tuning over here at the end, and through the end, too. We're always tuning after the game comes out as well. I think Adventure Mode, the way I've put it recently is, when you finish Act 5, when you finish the game is just getting started at that point. And that's why I'm so excited about Adventure Mode that we've taken. It's really, I mean, we have all these random systems. We have all of these pieces of content. And previously, we've just had this game that people run through really quick and don't even stop and smell the roses. Because that's not the best way to play as far as getting experience and items and gold. Now we've made stopping and smelling the roses, or at least running over and killing them, is now the best and most efficient way to play. So that's, I think, something that every game designer works on in his or her particular game, is making sure that you're embracing what the players do and not trying to make them do what you think they should do, is making what they want to do or feel inclined to do instinctually, making that the best way to play, the most fun way to play is probably the better way to say that. So, yeah, we kind of stuffed this thing with features. Adventure Mode is the big one, and Adventure Mode, I mentioned without maybe being specific, was taking all the content we have and trying to mix and match them in fresh, much more replayable ways. So we had the system before is that you would play the story mode over and over again, but the areas within the story mode would have a certain amount of randomness to them. We don't think that was random enough, so in Adventure Mode, we've added new content. There's new unique monsters. There's new suggested quests called bounties, and all of this is richly rewarded, and all of it is designed to have you experience a wide variety of our content versus the old live version of the game where people would find wherever had the highest density of elites or chests in order to maximize their gear potential. We wanted to make sure that you saw a lot of different monsters, a lot of different areas, even different weather and lighting in order to get that same experience. The most efficient way to play is the most varied way to play. And so that's, I think, fun. And even for the non-efficiency players, they get a wide, frequently changing tour of the world of Sanctuary. Social features-wise, I mentioned a few of the co-op improvements we had done, but we've also added clans and communities. Clans is a guild system. It's a very simple system. But it has proven to be very popular already. A lot of players have already joined a guild, and it's a way to sort of extend your friends list, find people that are safe to play together. It's got a message board. Clan leaders and officers can post suggestions. Hey, we're all going to go, do Adventure Mode Torment 1 runs this Saturday at this time. There's a feedback system where you can see what all your other clan members are doing. You can see when they find sets and legendaries. And all that's tunable player by player. You have a roster. You can see all the other friends online. You've got private chat channels. Communities are different. Communities are just sort of giant feeds. An example I use is Reddit, of course, is a very popular site. And Diablo 3 and Diablo in general has a nice, very well-run or very well-moderated Reddit community where we actually go to see a lot of the feedback. We lurk on those boards to see what people are talking about. And so, of course, instantly, as expected, there was a Reddit group started by some of the Reddit moderators, and that community, you can jump into the chat channel, you can see their news feed as well, and that's a place for people to take their out-of-game experience and bring it into the game and still keep communicating with those people that they build relationships on, and hopefully build new relationships based on that. So that feature is, while simple, is proving to be very effective so far.